Security and education join forces like never before to form Secure Ed. Tonight's episode, installing software from unknown sources.
And the new technology refresh will result in a 2.3% increase in overall productivity. Any questions?
Thank you, Richard. We look forward to months of disruption to get that 2% increase in productivity. Oh, I'm sorry. 2.3% increase in productivity. All right, I'm going to wrap up this session with last month's... Larry, please. I asked everyone to silence their phone during this meeting.
It is on silent mode.
So is the phone possessed?
No, sir, but that would make a good horror movie. Larry downloaded an app that infected his smartphone. Now it will impact all of our phones.
Meeting adjourned. Check your phones, people. Oh, by the way, last month's performance was up 2.3%.
Hi, I'm Bob, and welcome to Secure Ed training for installing software from unknown sources. Imagine anything that you might want to do with a computer, and you can bet that someone has already created a software program that will allow you to do it. You can record a TV show, share files on all your devices, and there is an app that walks your dog. Okay, not really. It was just an app that makes dog barking noises. Still pretty cool, though. But there are dangers. Today we're going to talk about the hazards of downloading software and the safeguards you can take to protect yourself and your organization. The topics we cover are policies and best practices, knowing the source of the software, and cautions and preventions. While most of the software available online and in stores is safe, there are some software packages that are created specifically to infect your computer with a virus. What's worse is that some of these programs mimic legitimate antivirus software and pop up messages on your screen saying, "Your computer is infected. Download our antivirus software to fix the issue." Many people click on these pop-ups and install the software, only to have their computer infected with a virus or some other type of malware. It happens every day, and all it takes is some unsuspecting person to just click one link. There ought to be a law against this, right? Well, in fact, there are many laws that deal with fraudulent software. However, law enforcement has a hard time catching the culprits, and most infections go unreported. So given that there are the bad people out there who want to disrupt your organization's operations, when it comes to downloading software, how do you protect yourself and your company? Jiu-jitsu! No, not really. Here are the real methods. First, you need to make sure you know and understand your employer's policy regarding software downloads and computer use. In some organizations, employees are not allowed to download anything to their work computer, while in others, the policy may be more lax or may not even exist in the first place. So make sure you know appropriate protocol before you even try that first download. Assuming that you are allowed to download software, you need to determine if you really need the software in the first place. If the software that you found is the only thing that will do the trick, it's still best to check. Remember, your IT group is your resource, and the more open you are with them, the better they can help you. When it comes to mobile devices, many employers are building lists of approved software that you can download and install on your mobile device that is connected to the corporate network. This ensures that you have access to the programs you need to do your job, while at the same time ensuring that you don't download something that puts the corporate network and your device at risk. Do your research. Who is actually developing and selling the software you're preparing to load? Is it a reputable firm that you hear about on TV or in the news frequently? Or is it your neighbor's kid across the street who just so happens to develop software in their spare time? This is where you need to apply a little real-world common sense to the virtual world. You are generally safe when you purchase from the well-known reputable company. That's not to say that less established firms or individuals don't deserve a look. There are plenty of startups, small and mid-sized software development firms out there doing cool, new, and inventive stuff. Just make sure you perform due diligence on these providers before you hit the download button. The other consideration you and your company should have before spending money on software is whether it will be useful in the future. In other words, was this just someone's temporary pet project and they have already stopped developing and supporting the software? If so, the money's down the drain. And it's important to know for more than just usability. What if a security flaw is discovered in the software by someone? How will you get a fix for the issue if the person no longer maintains the software? There's nothing worse than having a great piece of software that you can't use because it's no longer safe to do so. It can't be emphasized enough that antivirus software is a must-have on any computer, and now any mobile device as well. While most companies and individuals who create software do so for the benefit of the computer user, there are always going to be people who create software in an attempt to compromise someone's computer or mobile device. While the software may not do something as bad as render your computer or mobile device useless, it might do things like siphon off your contact list and send your coworkers' email addresses and phone numbers to another computer somewhere on the internet. On mobile devices, you need to beware of malicious software that attempts to use your internet or telephone connection for unethical and illegal deeds like sending out text spam or committing toll fraud by making calls. By using antivirus or anti-malware software on your computers and mobile devices, you stand a much better chance of catching something malicious before it has an impact on you or your employer. That's it for today. By taking some simple precautions, being prepared and using security programs like antivirus software, you can greatly reduce the risk that you and your company will be infected with a virus or something worse. You will have peace of mind knowing you have access to programs you need to get the job done. So remember, understand your organization's policy on downloading software. Know the source of the software and make sure it is a reputable firm. And use antivirus tools to protect you and your organization. I've got to go walk my dog. I do wish there was an app for that. You can hang around here and see what's going on back at the office.
Okay, that should do it. The corrupted app has been removed from all the phones.
At least it was just on the phones. Good thing you didn't download that software onto your computer, Larry.
Yeah. It could have infected our entire network.
Say it isn't so, Larry! Say it isn't so!